Las comidas está lista para ti. Yeah, man. So, as you can see, I'm downtown. I think I got here too late. See, this is what happens when the bus is late, man. It wasn't even my fault this time. It wasn't even my fault. The bus was mad late this morning. I left my house at 5:45, waiting for the bus. So that bus didn't come until what? 6:45? 6:45, you guys. The bus was an hour late. I gets on the bus. The lady tells me I don't have to pay the $2, right? But I'm like, okay, in the meantime, I'm going to let her know, look, this bus was late. It never appeared. I'm late to getting to work. I'm late to going where I got to go. You know, that lady had a nasty ass attitude. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and call them people early this morning and let them know about that one particular bus route, because it seems like she's always late and she always got a fucking attitude. And people be thinking I got a bad attitude. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. This is your home girl. And Barbosa. 914, which is in County, New York, reporting to you live from downtown Charleston. The bus got here late, you guys, so she ain't got no more work tickets. For right now. But I already know to wait until like almost 8 o'clock. So I got an hour wait. And then I'm gone. I'm out. I'm going back home, yo. Fuck this. The place that I showed you guys the other day, right? The hotel that we was working at. Don't you know they're supposed to be open March the 1st? They're supposed to be open March the 1st. So you know what I did? Last night, I went on the internet and I filled out the application. The application is completed. That place opens up, March the 1st. So shout out to the chat. That's 17 days before my birthday. It's 17 days before my birthday. Hey, what's up, Miss V? What's up, Shay? What it be like? Man? Good morning, Transpectives. Good morning. Yeah, I'm downtown. The bus got here late, man. Because y'all know I'm always on time to catch the bus, but to no avail. And then she didn't give no reason as to why the bus was late. So I'm late coming to the office, so there's no ticket for me to go on. There's nothing for me to go on today. So what I'm going to do, after I'm leaving from here, I'm just going to go right back home. You know what I mean? Word. I'm not going to be out here. I didn't even know it rained last night. That's how hard I slept from this head cold I got. Shout out to the chat. I don't think so, Miss V. Not this morning. If there is anything, she won't let me know until about 8 o'clock, 8:30. You know what I mean? And I've done that before. I've stayed down here to 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then as soon as I get ready to leave, as soon as I get ready to push off, then something might jump off. But it rained, so I don't know. That's okay. You need to get rest and get better. Yeah, man. Yeah, I was out there for a whole fucking hour waiting on the bus. The bus never came. It didn't come for a whole hour. Yo, in my time of waiting, right? In my time of waiting, I had to go to the bathroom. But thank God my house was right across the street. So I was able to rush back over and go to the bathroom. I tell you, man, if I was further away from my house, I think it would have been a problem. It would have been an issue. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, Shay. Good morning, Trey Spectives. Good morning, Mrs. V. Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. So what is today? Today is Embusteria Thursday. Embusteria Thursday. We already had Tonteria Tuesday. Now it's Thursday. Tomorrow's getting ready to be Friday. Tomorrow's going to be the beginning of the weekend. So shout out to the chat. Yeah. So Mrs. V, you got that going. Good. When you say Tonteria Tuesday, and you say it so well, Tonteria. Now today is what? Thursday. Embusteria Thursday. Embusteria Thursday. Yeah, check that out, man. That dude, something is wrong with that dude. That dude be talking to himself. That dude be giggling. I don't mean no harm. I remember when my phone charger got stolen. Yo, that was one of the bags we went up in. Me and my homeboy from New York. I don't know about y'all, but I be missing my people from New York, man. These cats from South Carolina, something wrong with them. Something is wrong with these cats from South Carolina, for real, for real. Yo, check this out. I heard that the beautiful one is supposed to be leaving the YouTube streets. That's what I heard. Everyone knows who beautiful one is. She is the young lady that likes to fuel. She likes to fuel all the tonteria and embusteria in this sector. She was the one that was donating to Kwame Brown and Kev Love and the rest of them clowns over there to start shit on the YouTubes. She paid damn D money order. I am so glad that she's leaving the YouTube streets. Yeah, man. She said something about getting married. Didn't she say something like that before? This bitch ain't going nowhere. She can't stay out of the bullshit. Yeah, man. That beautiful one can't stay out of the bullshit. She the same one, right? That gave the money to Kevlo for whatever reason. I guess to set up his hot dog stand. Hey, I need a hot dog stand. Beautiful one. Before you leave the YouTubes, I need a hot dog stand. Can y'all see me out here selling hot dogs? Can you see me? I would be selling hot dogs, burritos, tacos, sodas, everything, beer. I would be selling cigarettes out of my truck. I'm so sad. I'm so sad that Birdman is gone. I'm so sad that Birdman is gone. Cause Birdman, he used to love to go over there and listen to KB and him Tonteria. And when I would catch Birdman, I'd be like, yo, turn that shit off. Turn that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Yo, I don't care what nobody say. Yo, Lonnie, Nancy, Beautiful one getting ready to leave the YouTube streets. Lord have mercy. It couldn't happen to a better person. All she was doing was fueling shit. All she was doing, she saw the shit that was going on the YouTubes in that sector, and all the thing she did was try to refuel all the battles, all the wars, everything. Yeah, that's for real. That's real. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Lord have mercy. Don't get, don't give me a work truck. I cross state lines. Be selling hot dogs and hamburgers and everything. Cigarettes out of the truck. The best place to go to sell anything is over there in Times Square. Over there by Times Square in the Port Authority. If you want to sell anything and make a whole lot of money, go over there by Times Square in the Port Authority. Go to the Amtrak. Excuse me. The Amtrak station in Philadelphia. I bet you make plenty of money with a hot dog truck. See, Kevlar don't know what to do with a hot dog truck. He don't know what to do with a food truck. I'm telling you, man, that man is all about Tanteria and Embusteria. Tanteria and Embusteria. Yo, we gotta make up a song. Somebody clip that up. Tanteria and Embusteria. Yeah, we already got the Mentiroso Payaso song out there. We already got the Mentiroso Payaso song out there. Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Yep, set up shop outside the hospital. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, if I had the opportunity that Kevlar got, I'd be right out there right now, Trade Spectives. I'd be right out there right now selling everything because you know the hospitals got more expensive. Let's say that again. The hospital food is more expensive than what it was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Yo, shout out to the chat. I'd be making me a killing. I would sell hot dogs. I would sell hamburgers. I would sell tacos. I would sell empanadas. I would sell burritos. I would sell beer outside of it. And I would sell cigarettes. I know it would make me a killing. Kevlar don't know what the hell he doing. He don't know what the hell he doing, children. Hey, good morning, Uncle L. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Yeah, I finally made it downtown, Uncle L. But unfortunately for me, the bus was an hour late, so I ain't got no work ticket to go on. So I might go home. And do a video. I don't know. I might jump on someone's panel. I don't know just yet. I don't know what I'm going to do today. Yeah. So it is what it is. 914, which is the county of New York. We are down south. We are still in South Carolina. We've been here for over 10 years. Yeah, we've been here over 10 years thus far. I guess we got a few more weeks before my birthday. My birthday is March the 18th. I am a Pisces, baby. I'm a water ox. Yeah. So it is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Are you dressed one? Yeah, man. I got on. Look, Uncle L. Check this out. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. Look. Yeah, uh. Yeah. I'm dressed warm. I'm dressed. I'm dressed for the weather, Uncle L. I'm from New York, Uncle L. I should be able to take this weather. But son, Uncle L, the last couple of days, the weather here has been in the 60s, close to 70 degrees, and then all of a sudden it dropped down to what, 28 degrees at night. The other day it was what, 40 something degrees when I went out my house. By the time I came back to my house, it was already in the high 60s. So yeah, I'm gonna catch a cold. I'm gonna get sick. You know what I mean? I can't protect myself from the hands of God. I cannot protect myself from the hands of God, Uncle L. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, man, Uncle L, it was 60 degrees before we caught the snow. Uncle L, it was warm the week before we caught the snow, but when the snow got here, Uncle L, the snow didn't even last. Look at the ground. You can't even see a trace of snow. Not one trace of snow, Uncle L. For real, for real. Yeah, yeah, that's right, Uncle L. It's pneumonia weather. It's pneumonia weather. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Oh Lord. I don't think I can go. Oh Lord, Uncle L. Mm-mm. Uncle L, I remember a few years ago, I went through that. I went through that shit. I was in, where was I? I was in Greenville, South Carolina. And it had got real cold up there, Uncle L. And I messed around and went back to Charleston to all that nice warm weather. Next thing I know, Uncle, I was sick. Yeah, I had to go to the hospital because my lungs had filled up with fluid. This was a couple of years ago, Uncle L. This was a couple of years ago. That was around the time when my asthma was really acting bad. It was really acting up back then. I had to man shit. Every time I looked up I was calling 911, so I go to the hospital. Yeah, man. Then I had to go and get me the asthma pumps. Then I had to go get the treatment machine. But then after I moved to Charleston, Uncle L, I didn't have no more problem with asthma until what? A few months ago. And you know how I knew it was asthma, Uncle L? Because when I went in the kitchen, right, poured me some water, and I was drinking the water, and I was having a hard time breathing. That's when I knew. I said, oh shit, let me get the hell out of this house. I had to call myself the ambulance. I went to the hospital. I was in that hospital for like a good hour or two. They gave me a treatment. They gave me a steroid shot. They gave me 2 steroid shots, and then they gave me like a small inhaler. But right after that, I had no more problems with the asthma. So if I even feel like that's going on, what I do, I go get me a cup, put some salt in it, then I put some warm water in it, then I gargle it. Yeah, so what it does, it breaks up all the mucus. It breaks all that up. And, it is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, man. Yeah, Mrs. V. I had to go to that hospital. I could not go. I could not go, Mrs. V. I had to go, man. For real, for real. I had to get up there and just go. Cause once I felt that the breath was cutting, I said, "Oh shit!" I hurry up, man. I hurry up and did everything, and I got myself outside the house, waited for the ambulance. When the ambulance came, I went straight to the hospital. Yo, that's when I found out that my heart was fucking up. It was giving me some problems. And because of the weight I have gained over the last couple of years, it's working on the heart. It's working on it. Word, man. I go see the doctor ever so often about the heart because they send me to a heart specialist. So I go when I need to go, and it's the weight. Because I used to be way smaller than this. I remember Uncle L and Mrs. V and Trey Spectors and everybody that's in the chat. I remember when I was what, 100 pounds. I was mad thin. I looked like the crypt keeper. Yeah, I looked like the crypt keeper back then. So then after a while I started gaining weight. So I was like, oh yeah, I was so happy. I was gaining the weight and all that, and the weight wasn't going nowhere. But then that's when the doctor said you got too much weight for your body frame. Cause I'm not that tall. I'm only what, 5'2". I'm only 5'2", 5 feet 2 inches. I'm not very tall. I've been thin most of my life, skinny thin most of my life, and then all of a sudden, here come the weight. So of course, it's gonna work on my heart. My heart is working harder than what it was before. It didn't look like the way it did years ago. You know what I mean? Then I got that fatty scar tissue on my liver. So yeah, man. These are the things that happen. These are the things that happen in life. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. As soon as the weather gets better, we're going to work on getting some of that weight off of you. Hey, Mrs. V. Mrs. V, I don't mean no harm. When Birdman was living, he kept telling me, he said, babe, you're too heavy. Because when he met me, I was small. I was small and skinny. You know what I mean? So after a couple of years, after I started getting heavier and he said, babe, you got too much weight. Babe, you got too... I'd fall down on the ground. I can't get up over a year ago, I couldn't even get up real regular. I had to, if I fall down, I had to roll to get myself back up. Yeah, man. That's how bad the weight was. I lost some weight, but it's not, where I should be. I'm going to put it like this. I'm not the weight I should be. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Let me see what's going on in the chat filter. All messages. Yeah. So shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat. Shout out to everyone that supports my channel. Oh, look. There go the other bus. Yeah, I'm mad at these buses right now. Don't you know? Yo, Mrs. V, I don't know if you was there, but Uncle L was there. Uncle L, Just Jay, Not Worth It, Sim Set, Lonnie One Love, The Empress, Tamika McCullough, and Mika. We was all walking down here almost every morning to get on tickets. And I would always walk from my house to down here. And that would take me like an hour. Like when we first started doing it. But as time moved on, it wasn't taking me that long to get down here. And I started losing weight then. But, I'm not as small as I should be. I'm not as small, you know what I mean? Because I remember the last time I blew up. I remember one time I blew up to almost 200 pounds. I was in prison then, and the doctor then was like, oh, we got to make sure you lose this weight because it's too much. Yeah, I was big when I was in prison. But then I had to cut back on the stuff I was eating. And plus, I didn't even like the food I was eating. So I did lose all that weight. So, yeah. I might be another Amy Winehouse, Karen Carpenter, and don't even fucking know it. Shout out to the chat. Because that heart would tell you everything. Your lungs may be a certain way, your liver might be a certain way, but if something is going on with that heart and it's too much weight or you lost too much weight too fast, yeah, your heart would tell. It will tell on you. It will tell you. It will crumple you. Yeah, that's what it did to my great grandmother and Ernestine. Shout out to them. Rest in power. Yeah, man. I'm running around here with heart problems. I think I've been told y'all about that before. I think I mentioned that a few months ago. Yeah. I mentioned that a few months ago. Yeah. There go Mr. Chris. He leaving. I don't mean no harm, you guys. This man come here mad early in the morning. He must have got here way before I got here. They didn't send him out on a ticket. He leaving now. So if he's leaving, that's already suggesting to me ain't too much really going on. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Cause the other job I was on, they was dismissing folks left and right. They were dismissing folks. And that job was supposed to already been done like 10 months ago. Them people are way behind, so I guess they got an attitude with the dudes that come to work, and they be like, people be standing around, people be on their phones, so that's why they told us they don't want us be on our phone and all that. Oh, Mrs. V, you might not have been around me that time. You might not have been around when I mentioned it. I'm trying to think of who was around that time. I know Lonnie was around. Yeah, I remember because I remember I went over to Lonnie's channel one particular time, and she had asked me about my hospital visit that time. Yeah, this was a couple of months ago. I still got the paperwork in my house. Look at this dude right here. Not the one in the truck, the one across the street. I don't know what's going on, you guys. I do not know what's going on. But I got something I gotta do. I got something I gotta handle tomorrow, and that shit gotta be done tomorrow. Word is mom, man. Word. Yeah, man. And then so many things be happening. Sometimes I don't even like to look at my my mailbox. Now you know you got it bad when you go to your residence, the place where you live at, and you hate to look into your fucking mailbox. Ah, Jesus. Jesus. Ain't got no time for that. Ain't got no time for that. Remember that song? Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Yeah. Somebody need to clip that up. Good Lord. Yo, we got 6 in the building, and we got 5 likes. We got 6 in the building. We got 5 likes. Oh, that's my homeboy right there. He getting ready to come in, and he only sits there for an hour. He's supposed to be cleaning the office. Yo, they pay him 4 hours to clean the office, but he don't never clean it. I think he's doing that for a reason. So I try not to step on people's money. You know what I mean? Whatever he got going on, that's what he got going on. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Hey, good morning. Yeah, he was in the service with Birdman a couple of years ago. They were all in the military together. Yeah. There's only a few of them left. There's only a few. There ain't too many of them left neither. Because I think Birdman told me that he was in the service, but I looked at his paperwork. I looked at Birdman paperwork. Birdman did 14 years in the military. He started out in the Army, then he went to the National Armed Guard, then he went to the Reserve. So altogether, Birdman did 14 years in the military. Yeah. So that was a real military man. And what? On the 16th will make a year that he's been gone. On the 16th will be the anniversary of Birdman passing. You know? A whole lot of people didn't make it to 2025. A whole lot of people didn't make it to see 2026. And those of us that are still here, yeah, we gotta, it is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, man. So it was good talking to you guys this morning. It was good talking to you guys this morning. I am so glad that beautiful one is leaving. I am so glad that, she has decided to remain in the bushes, I tell you, man, these people are something, yo. These people are something else. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Yeah. So I guess, the other dude, he leaving too. He must have been here, man, early this morning too. Yeah, he was on the job that I was on the other day. I don't know why he didn't go back. I really don't know. I don't ask a whole lot of questions. I really don't. Be safe out there, baby. All right, Uncle L, it was good seeing you. So let's do roll call before I leave out of here. Yo, shout out to the chat. We got Mrs. V is in the building. Uncle L, Trey Spectors, and Shay is in the building. That's all it shows me that's in the building. It might be more than that. I don't know. Yeah, man. So I'm getting ready to head to. I don't know where this other guy going. Wherever he going, he going mad late. Wherever he going mad late. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna jump back in the building for a little bit, see what's popping. Ain't nothing popping. Then I got to get on the bus. I got to get out of here, you guys. I don't live downtown, and I just don't live down here anymore. I used to live down here. I don't live here anymore. I don't live here anymore. I abandoned downtown. Well, no choice of my own. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Most of the people I know that lived in North Charleston no longer live in North Charleston. Like I said before, Birdman passed away. KK moved out of North Charleston. I think she went to West Ashley. I don't know exactly where. And Baltimore went back to Baltimore. And like I said, a whole lot of people, a whole lot of people didn't make it. You know what I mean? Either they made it and they moved away, or I just don't see them. You know what I mean? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. We out of here, y'all. Peace. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for supporting the channel with your view, with your sharing, with your cash apps. Thank you so much for those that support the channel of I'm Barbosa, the BT1000, the 914, Westchester County, New York, coming to you with another live video. We're still stuck down here in Charleston, South Carolina. Peace, y'all. One. Yeah, that's right, Mrs. V. But I'm not counting on it because I don't like to mix up too much. Especially with the people in this area. This is not New York. This is not Yonkers, New York. Shout out to the 914. Before I end this video, shout out to the 914. Let's hit the list. Yonkers, Mount Vernon, New Rochelle, White Plains, Portchester, Peekskill, Pelham, Tarrytown, Bronxville, Scarsdale, Tuckahoe. Shout out to the chat. Valhalla, Sleepy Hollow, and let's not forget about the 5 boroughs of New York. Yeah, especially the Bronx, the South Bronx. Shout out to the South Bronx. Shout out to the mother place, the birthplace of the hip hop music. Shout out. 914 Westchester County, New York. Wherever we are at, we are going to rise above. Wherever 914 Westchester County, New York, we are going to rise. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Soto Nation. Shout out to us. Because before the Quamites and before the Rabbits and before any other group, it was Soto Nation. Gotta give it up for Soto Nation. The next bus just left just a few minutes ago. I got 15, maybe 30 minutes for the next one. So I'll see you guys later in the next video, or perhaps in someone else's chat. Yeah. All right, y'all, we out. Peace.